If I had learned boundaries at a very early point in my life, it's like a majority of the anxiety that I felt growing up, I would have never actually needed to feel. A majority of the anxiety that I felt growing up was a result of not having boundaries and getting sucked into other people's energies and frames, right? When you know yourself, when you know where you begin and where you end, you know what is yours and what's not yours. You don't so easily get consumed by other people's energies. And that was really my problem growing up. I felt defective. I felt like other people had what I needed, and so therefore I self-sacrificed, I self-sabotaged, I put other people's needs before my own. And this is ultimately what led to a lot of the anxiety that I felt, because I ended up doing things that I was not comfortable with. Not going to get into what those things were, but I just recognized that I feel less and less anxiety on a daily basis because I'm having boundaries now and I'm setting boundaries. And whenever somebody wants me to do something that I know is not authentic for me, I have much less a hard time saying no. And it's just very interesting because a majority of the anxiety that I have felt in my life has been a result of being consumed by other people's energies, other people being unhealthy, unsafe, and unstable. And with that, their energy just being all over the place. Dramatic, unpredictable, chaotic, not still, not calming. Right? You can tell when somebody's frame is healthy, safe, and stable. And in my own experiences, what I have learned and what I've seen, a majority of people out there are not healthy, safe, or stable. They don't know where they begin and where they end. They're very much consumed by other people's stuff, which is not their responsibility. Interestingly enough, I learned that other people's stuff was my responsibility, and now I know that it's not. Right? And what I'm actually looking for in life now, for myself, is to really bring myself back to myself 100%. And with that, I will also attract other people that are very independent. They're very grounded in their own sense of self, in their own frame. Their energy is not chaotic and all over the place. There will be predictability, right? There will be a sense of stillness and calmness. And it's very interesting, too, because previously I wasn't attracted to that. I was attracted to chaos. I was attracted to the drama and the unpredictability, right? I know why, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. But previously I was attracted to that. And now I'm just getting less and less, like, the more I look at it, it's like, I'll go this way, thank you. You know? And it's really cool to be here. Apparently, it does get better than this. There might even still be a, like, hairline level of anxiety present. But compared to what I previously felt, it seems like the anxiety is non-existent. It really comes down to boundaries, though. When you have boundaries, when you know where you begin and where you end, and you don't allow yourself to get caught up in other people's energies and their stuff, because it's really just not even anybody else's place to do that. That's where the magic happens. That's really it. And I'm starting to see it now. This has been one of the most interesting things I've ever experienced in my life. Healing. Experiencing the opposite of what was previously experienced has been one of the most interesting things ever. There's been a lot, too. There's been a lot of stuff. There's been tears of profound sadness. There's been tears of joy. Me expressing myself in ways that I've never expressed myself before. It's awesome. It really is. It's so cool. It's so cool to be here. I am wildly excited for the future. I am. The future is so bright, and I see it, and I feel it, and I'm excited for it. And just remembering to be gentle with myself. Previously, the way that I approached things was I was very hard on myself. I had this idea of perfection in mind. I made a video yesterday about that. I had this idea that I needed to be perfect. It's not real. As long as I can show up and just be me, that's good enough. I am good enough. And that's all that matters.